Okay, so you've sent over a really fascinating mix of articles and research all about AI in marketing. It seems like you're really trying to get a handle on how to navigate this like whole AI explosion thing.
Yeah, and it's smart to be thinking about all of this now.
Right.
We're way past the point of wondering, this is going to have a big impact on marketing because, like, it's already happening.
It really is. And the thing is, we're not just talking about the future anymore. This isn't some like far off sci-fi movie. You know how Spotify always seems to know your taste in music even better than your best friend does, or like how Gmail just magically finishes your sentences for you sometimes?
Yeah.
That's AI quietly working in the background.
It's like having an assistant you didn't even know you had working for you.
Totally.
And the best part is you don't have to be like a coding genius to use it. It's more about just understanding what AI can actually do and how to use it in a way that makes sense for you.
It's like you're leveling up your marketing skills, becoming like a next-gen marketer,
Hmm.
one of the articles called it.
Exactly. And it's not about like getting rid of the human element or anything like that. Your creativity and your intuition are still important, but AI just gives you all these new tools to work with.
So it's like you said, gaining superpowers, but for your marketing strategy.
Exactly.
Love that analogy.
Yeah.
Okay, so how is this AI revolution actually like changing the marketing game? Give me the download.
Well, it's kind of impacting everything, to be honest,
Okay.
from how brands connect with people on a deeper level to how campaigns are run and optimized. Even the way we create content from writing to design AI is changing it all.
So it's not just about replacing humans with robots. It's more about using AI to make everything we do smarter and faster and just better overall, right?
Exactly. It's about using data to make smarter decisions and ultimately get better results. And that's something that should be exciting for any marketer.
It is exciting. All right, let's get into some real-world examples because seeing is believing, right?
Definitely. Let's do that.
You mentioned Amazon before, and they're like the kings and queens of AI, right?
Oh, absolutely. They were one of the first ones to really jump on this whole AI thing.
Yeah.
And now they use it for basically everything.
So it's not just those like weirdly accurate recommendations you get on their website, although sometimes I swear they're reading my mind. It's a little creepy.
Right. But it goes way beyond that. Like, just think about their warehouses for a second.
Go.
They have robots working alongside people to get those orders out crazy fast.
Which makes sense. But how does that connect back to like product recommendations?
Well, that's what's so cool about how Amazon's doing this whole AI thing. They've figured out how to connect all of their systems in a way that most companies haven't. So the same technology that's powering those recommendations
Yeah.
is also optimizing their logistics, their supply chain, even their cloud computing platform, AWS. It's all connected.
So it's like this giant feedback loop. The more info they get, the smarter their AI gets. And
Yeah.
the smarter their AI gets, the better they can be for their customers, which means more info and so on and so on.
Exactly. It creates this data flywheel that lets them learn and get better across their entire business.
That's really impressive. Okay, what about Google? They're obviously another big player in the AI world.
For sure, Google's been putting money into AI for decades now,
Wow.
and they're using it in ways that most of us probably don't even realize.
Like what? Give me an example.
Well, every time you type something into that search bar, Google's AI is trying to figure out what you actually mean, like not just what you're searching for, but why you're searching for it.
So it's not just about keywords anymore then.
Nope. It's about understanding what you really want, the context, the little things, and how we write, and then giving you the best possible results based on that.
That's pretty wild. It's
Yeah.
like Google's learning to think like a person.
In a way, yeah, and it's getting smarter all the time. Remember that story about Google's AI AlphaGo beating the world champion Go player?
Oh yeah, that was insane.
That wasn't just some random tech achievement. That was a sign of what's to come, because AlphaGo didn't win by following some set of rules that someone programmed into it. It learned and adapted during the game itself.
Wow.
It made moves that no human had ever even thought of before.
So it's not just about automating the boring stuff anymore. It's about solving problems in ways we never thought possible.
Exactly. And that's the real game changer with AI. It can help us do things we never even dreamed of.
Okay, my mind is officially blown, but this all sounds very, like, big picture. How does this actually apply to what marketers do every single day?
That's the million-dollar question. And the good news is AI is already being used to solve a ton of marketing problems.
So it sounds like this isn't just about AI being some cool new tech gadget.
Yeah.
It's about changing how we think about marketing as a whole.
Exactly. It's a total shift in how we do things. Like, think about how much time marketers spend on stuff that could easily be automated, like
Yeah.
entering data, scheduling social media posts, even some parts of making content. AI can take care of all that.
which frees us up to focus on the more important strategic stuff.
Right, all the creative thinking and planning that AI can't do for us yet.
Okay, I'm sold. But where do we even start? It seems like there's so much to learn and so many different AI tools out there.
It definitely can feel overwhelming. That's why you got to start by figuring out what you actually need. Like, what are the biggest problems you're facing in your marketing right now? What areas could use some help from all this fancy data?
So it's not about finding that one magic AI tool that solves everything.
No way. It's all about figuring out the specific ways AI can be helpful for your business.
And there was that one article that mentioned a framework for this, something about the 5 Ps of marketing AI.
Oh, yeah, that's a really useful one. It breaks down all the different ways you can use AI for marketing.
Okay, remind me what those 5 Ps are again.
All right, so you've got planning, production, personalization, promotion, and performance.
That pretty much covers it all. Let's break those down a bit.
Sure. So planning, that's where you're using AI to make smarter decisions about your overall strategy. Right. Like using predictive analytics to see what might happen in the future, figuring out trends before anyone else even identifying new groups of customers you should be targeting. It's all about using data to make a plan.
So it's like having a crystal ball, but powered by data instead of magic.
Exactly. And then there's production. That's where AI is already having a huge impact.
Yeah, I've heard of those AI writing tools.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they're getting good.
They really are, and they can save you so much time and effort so you can focus on the bigger picture stuff like creating a strong brand and telling stories that really resonate with people.
Okay, that's production. What about personalization?
That's a big one. AI is really good at using data to create personalized experiences for every single customer.
Wow.
Like you see this with those product recommendations you were talking about earlier, and it can be used for so much more than that, like showing people the exact content they want to see, or even changing prices based on how they're browsing your site.
So it's about making every interaction with your brand feel more personal and engaging.
Exactly, and that's how you keep people coming back for more. And then we have promotion, which is all about getting your message in front of the right eyes at the right time. AI can help you target your ads, optimize your campaigns, and even find new channels where your audience is hanging out online.
So it's like having an AI marketing assistant who's working 24/7 to get you the best results.
Exactly. And finally, we have performance. This is where you measure how well everything is working, and AI can help you with that too. It can track your results, show you what's working and what's not, and help you make changes on the fly.
So it's all about using data to constantly improve and get better over time.
Precisely. It's about being smart and flexible and using all the tools at your disposal to achieve your marketing goals.
This has been so helpful. I finally feel like I have a handle on how to actually use AI in my work.
That's great to hear. And remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The world of AI is constantly changing, so keep experimenting and learning new things as they come out.
The key is to stay curious and stay ahead of the curve, right?
Exactly. The future of marketing belongs to those who are willing to embrace all this new technology and figure out how to use it to their advantage.
This deep dive has been a game changer for me. Thank you so much for taking the time to explain all of this.
It was my pleasure. And remember, the best way to learn is to just dive in and start experimenting. Find the AI tools that work for you and your business, and don't be afraid to get your hands dirty.
Great advice. Thanks again for this amazing deep dive. I feel like I'm ready to conquer the world of AI marketing.
You got this. And hey, we're always here to help you navigate this crazy new world. Happy marketing.